you need to have this understanding about smart money concept. The first thing you want to understand is market structure. So market structure literally is the backbone of smart money concept. So first thing is you want to identify the major swing point in structure. So these areas I'm marking out are major swing points. So I want you to pay keen attention as you understand exactly how swing points work. Now the first thing you want to understand after you've marked out your swing point is you want to make sure that there is momentum in the market. So literally before the break of market structure, usually there should be a momentum push to the downside or to the upside, as the case may be. All right, so this is a break of market structure. But understand this, that as price is pushing down, you agree with me that price will literally be doing something like this, creating lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, before price reacts to a previous zone. Same thing applies if price is going retracing up, is going to create higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and this cycle continues on and on and on and on and on. All right, so what do? The first thing you want to pay keen attention to is the pivot point. You want to pay attention to the external structures. So an example of the external structure is this orange dots you can see. Now this is an internal move. You can see this is a move. So let's just say that these are moves, major moves on the lower time frame. So you don't want to bank on major moves on lower time frame, but you want to bank more on the major move, the external moves on the hard time frame, right? Now, because this is where you are going to have more success in your trading. So seeing that you have this as our change of character, you just first need to ask yourself the question, which candle was responsible for the break of structure? So in this case, this becomes our order block. So just permit me to take this higher. So this becomes our order block. So you want to bank on this. Now these are bunch of liquidity, as you can see, is trend line liquidity. All right, now you don't want to trade trend line liquidities. You don't want to trade any area where there's liquidity. What you want to do is you literally only want to trade where after there is a sweep of liquidity. So first, after you have identified your market structure, the next thing you want to ask yourself, was there momentum push? If there was a momentum push, then you want to bank on that momentum push. So in this case, we have this area as our break of structure as well. And was there momentum push? Yes. So literally we can as well say that this was a sweep, because you see, after this break of structure, price went back up and gave us a change of character. So we can literally say this is our change of character. So after this change of character, you ask yourself the question, which candle was responsible for that change of character? This one was the candle. So this becomes our order block. All right, this becomes our order block or demand zone. So seeing that we have this as our order block, we want to bank on this, so we can literally take our trade from this particular order block. So this is actually a point of interest if you are seeing this from the hard time frame. So you have to scale down to the lower time frame to look for something like this. So if price comes, you look for something like this. So this is what you want to see on the lower time frame. All right, literally you want to see let's say you want to see something like this on the lower time frame. So now the reason why you want to see this on the lower time frame is quite simple. All right, you see, the hard time frame is good for mapping out market structure, but your entries will be more effective on the lower time frame. So you see, you have to see a change of character. This is our change of character, right? Price is fractal. What you see on the hard time frame, you can literally see that on the lower time frame as well. So we have this as our change of character, and we have this as our smart money traps, and this becomes our inducement, because whether you believe it or not, most people will be looking for buys here, but this is not the best place to look for buy. So you literally wait for the actual source of that change of character, which becomes this, and you bank on it. So this becomes where you take your entries. So you can literally take your entry right here. This is where you take your entry. So you take your entry here and target where the previous high. So you want to see exactly what you are seeing here inside your hard time frame points of interest. So you can literally see that after price pushed up, the same thing happens over and over again. You can see we have this area as what? We have this area as our change of character. So these are change of character. So this change of character simply means the first intention of price moving to the opposite direction, and this is exactly what we've seen here. So we can bank on the other block that we see right here. So we can literally trade this to the downside as well. So in combination, what do you see right here? So we have the first thing, what is what? Structure. The second thing is what? Momentum. And the third thing is what? Break of market structure and what? Or change of character, right? So we can see that immediately price broke structure with full momentum. This was the actual source. This candle here, it was the actual source. So we want to bank on this. So price comes in and respect that zone, but remember that before price came to respect that zone, what happened? Price gave us some highs. Now this is where you must understand that it is not every high valid high that is an order block. Don't trade every valid high. For instance, this is just a smart money trap. This is just a smart money trap. So price comes in and breaks structure, push up. Most people will be looking to sell. Most of you will be looking to sell here, right? It is not wise, right? Most of the time, even if you come here and you will not see the confirmation I shared with you. So if you don't see this confirmation, you don't have to waste your time to trade that. You simply have to wait for that confirmation. Now if you don't want to use that confirmation and you want to use a risk entry, make sure that on the hard time frame you have something like this. You must have a liquidity before your points of interest or an inducement. All right, so this is what you must pay in attention to. Now as you can see, we also have our change of character. Remember, this is the change of character here, and internally we can see that this let's say that this was an order block. Most people will be looking to buy here. Don't buy here, just wait. So as you wait, price comes in here, you enter there and target where the next valid zone, because the reason why you are targeting the next valid zone is simply because at times price will just come and react on it and push down, right? So in order for you to avoid that, you just have to target the next zone. Just in this case, you see, after this mitigation of this order block, my next target was where? This one right here. So it is very, very important that you understand all of this so that you can make some cool profit. To get this is an ultimate guide to smart money concept. So make sure that you enjoy this. Subscribe to the channel in case you want to get more valuable videos like this.